Welcome to episode 11 of Just a Few More Minutes podcast, where three veterans of the animation and video game industry talk about animation, video games, and whatever the frickle we want.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is May something. It's early May.
Second?
Yeah, third.
Third?
Yeah.
Third.
Whatever.
All right, yeah,
Tomorrow's
it's May
May
3rd.
the 4th. Be with you.
Oh, God.
So let's just jump right into it.
Okay.
Sponsor this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Everyone tune in to listen to us get paid fake money.
Hey, no. All right, Star Wars The Force Awakens is available on Blu-ray and digital download. And Subway is back on board to celebrate.
Subway?
They're back. Returning at participating Subways is the Wookiee Ookie Cookie, the 6-inch fleshlight saber, and don't forget to order ahead with the Subway app, and you'll have your chance to win a limited edition Kylo Ren or Rey blow-up doll. May the Force be with you on your journey to Subway. Prizes and participation may vary. See stores for details.
Did Subway say order head? You
Order-
can order head now with your flashlight saber?
Oh, with your app.
Not order ahead?
No, order head.
Order? Okay. We're on board, Subway.
I like the fleshlight saber. That's a good one.
Yeah, so, again, just, check with your local Subway and see if they're participating.
Yeah. Those managers, they get to choose whether they do the sweepstakes and stuff. You got to talk to old Larry Subway over there.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and give a Subway story. I used to work at Subway.
Oh, I've heard this story, maybe.
You probably have. But I was a sandwich artist. I feel like it was a good segue into animation because we were called sandwich artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like how you got into college.
Yeah, I showed my reel. But when I quit because I was only making $5.75 an hour. So when I took my big pay increase to go over to Kmart, my last my last night, the guy I was working with, they used to give the Subway stamps, and if you collected 6, you get a free 6-inch, and if you collected 12, you get a free 12-inch, right?
Yeah, you did.
So it used to come in it would be like a rotary dial on the wall. So if someone got if someone bought a footlong, they would get 2 stamps. So you'd put your finger in the number 2 and rotate, and it would spit out 2 stamps.
Okay.
So what he did on my last night was put his finger on the very end. That was like whatever it said, 12, and he just spun it, and it just started kicking up the stamps out, and he filled up an entire plastic bag for me of stamps. And then
So you must have ate for like free for a month.
I did, and I started selling the tickets at high school because so if somebody paid me like $3, I would give them a free footlong. I would give them 2 stamps. So to them, they got $2 off, but I made $3.
Sweet deal, man.
Yeah, until I tried to get my brother, my girlfriend, and myself all free footlongs by going to Subway all at the same time, and each one of the stamps have a progressive number on it. So it's clear that I just basically cheated. So the manager came out and asked me where I got them, and wouldn't honor it.
Did you tell them the truth?
Well, I said I was stupid. I was stupid because I had been caught, so I was a horrible liar. So I was like, I used to work at a Subway. It's like that's
not a lie.
No, but it clearly indicates that I had stolen it. No. So he wanted to know the store number and where I was, so I made it up, and then I ran and didn't get food that day, and then I stopped going ever again.
Well, lucky for you, Quiznos is better.
Yeah, but I didn't have stamps at Quiznos.
No, but now you had reason to never go back to Subway.
Well, now Subway is sponsoring us. How about that?
Yeah, now they're paying me.
Oh, right. Subway. Eat fresh, guys. Ookie Wookie cookies.
Not for long, though, I'm
lightsabers.
assuming.
No, I'm sure it's a limited time offer, considering the DVD is out right now.
Yeah, it was out like a month ago.
Yeah, so I'm going to just keep talking. We're going to jump into the animation tip. Get all this stuff.
Did we even introduce ourselves?
I am Jeff Gabor. I am lead animator at Blue Sky Studios, or a lead, not the lead, a lead.
Cocky. I am Michael Berardini. I am just an animator at Blue Sky Studios.
That's right. I've been there 3 times longer. right? How long
I
have you
am
been
Pete Paquette.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind. Never mind.
there?
Go
No,
on.
Pete.
You want to hear?
Yeah, how long has Pete been at Blue Sky?
How long have I haven't been at Blue Sky?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Probably as long as
About
Michael's
long
been
as
there.
I've been there, yeah.
Yeah.
Something about me.
It's weird. We're seeing two faces of Pete right now. It's kind of disturbing. Let's just move. There we go.
I could see like
There can never
corner
be
of his
enough.
mouth.
There can never be enough.
Later.
Yeah.
So what's going on in your lives, gentlemen? Anything good?
Yeah. I mean, decent stuff.
I feel like good stuff. I can't remember anything at the
Well,
moment.
I mean, if we were to talk about like what we usually talk about, I've been playing a shit ton of Enter the Gungeon.
Yeah.
Probably like way too much.
Yeah.
Like any spare moment, as in even right before work this morning. Lots.
Wow.
That's crazy. I've been playing
You're
it.
hooked.
And I get so frustrated with that game so quick.
Well, it gives you it like you see a light. You're like you make a little bit of progress, and you're like, oh, all right, now I'm back in again.
See, that's the difference between the roguelikes and the roguelites. Roguelite, you always progress even if you die. You retain your money or something, but then roguelike, you just have to get fucking better. And it's so frustrating. Because it also
Yeah.
comes down to luck, because you have to get like
Yeah.
a good gun depending on which chest you open up and stuff.
Yeah, so I made it all the way to the final boss in the game, and it was all because the chests were so good to me. I got these like wings, these wax wings. Don't turn those away if you have an opportunity to get those.
Okay.
They're the best. Wax
The wax
wings.
wings.
Yeah.
Because they
good
melt
to know.
when you get
Because
close to the sun.
you can fly over any pit or any water or any gap, like any length for any amount of time. So you just basically can fly around in the game forever and shoot. And later levels in the game, that is like absolutely godlike.
I haven't even gotten to later levels in the game. I've only gotten to level 3, like once. Yeah.
For those listening at home, there's only 5 levels apparently. So,
I've only gotten to the level 1 end boss. So
oh, Petey.
Petey,
yeah,
Pete.
I'm not very good at the road
Well,
games.
here's the key to the game. I don't know if either of you have done it, but you go through your dungeon, you get to the boss. It's absolutely key to, in terms of the progressing later in the game, you have to not get hit during the bosses a single time. Because then you pick up,
You get an upgrade.
yeah,
I
you
mean,
extra
armor.
heart containers. Yeah. Like, you have 3 to start. If you beat the first boss without getting hit, you'll gain an additional entire heart. If you do it on the second level, you get 2 extra hearts. So now you're up to 6 hearts.
I thought if you don't take a hit, you get an armor.
I feel like those are random. The hearts, and I've always associated them as random. Like sometimes you'll get a piece of armor, sometimes you'll get to fill up your life. But to actually get a whole nother heart container like Zelda, like where you find the heart containers, that's pretty dope.
Straight up dope, bro.
So yeah, there's some nerdy shit.
That's all you've been playing?
I mean, I have been playing Star Wars again, but I don't feel like the audience wants to hear me talk about that anymore.
Nope.
Battlefront.
Dude, I love it. I'm still on it. I'm playing it a ton.
Impressive.
Playing it with my brother and Jamie and a couple guys at work still, so it's fun.
Playing as Leia?
Yeah, here and there. I'm not a huge fan. I like to be Luke.
Yeah, you would.
We're
Sexist pig.
in the last 3 times we've played like night games where we like play for 2-3 hours straight. We are undefeated playing as the heroes. So it's basically 3 heroes versus 3 heroes. And then everybody else fills in as like little stormtroopers or whatever side people. Undefeated.
Great job. Speaking of sexist, Jeff is drinking white wine.
Yep.
Because he's a lady.
It's because I don't want to drink your bourbon because I want a pregame. So before you get here, I'm already getting liquored up.
Oh. I gotta come in here all fresh and sober?
Yeah.
Piece of crap.
And then Pete doesn't drink anymore. He just puffs on his little dragon thingy.
No,
Invisible
I
poofer.
drink, just not on this because I'm usually up late. I gotta
So
stay
am I.
awake.
That's the worst
I'm an old
part.
man.
This is the worst part of the podcast, is waiting for you to send me the audio so I can do the YouTube. and I'm pretty much wasted. I just lay on the ground and stare at the ceiling. And then usually my wife goes to sleep, and I don't want to like go into bed and disturb her, so I just fall asleep on the ground, and then I go to bed at like 2 a.m. So
Well,
you're welcome.
that's
for
why.
viewers
See,
on
if I
YouTube.
drank, I would be a mess. I wouldn't be able to get the podcast out for the next day. So,
I believe in you.
What happened to our fart sound effect? That would have been a
There it
good
is.
time to play it.
Why? What part?
Because I thought of it. That's always the good time to play it.
Don't fucking crash this.
I'm going to crash whatever I damn well want.
If the audio sucks, everybody, it's Jeff's fault as per usual.
Ooh, that was exceptionally loud, wasn't it?
It's good
that was a
timing, though.
juicy one.
All right.
All right.
Alrighty.
Pete, are you playing anything? Aside from
In fact,
everything that-
no, in fact, I've actually been spending a lot of my time over the past couple of weeks studying and learning the visual scripting language in Unreal.
Whoa.
Jesus.
That's pretty nerdy.
Yep.
But
What is the language? Is it proprietary,
English.
or is it like JavaScript, or?
it's all, I think it's all C#, but there's like there's like node-based visual scripting.
Right. Yeah.
So-
Our previous guest, Jamie Geiger, was using it and was saying he liked the node-based stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty robust. It's
I really
That's
want to
awesome.
try what you were talking about last episode.
oh, Game Maker.
Yeah.
Jacking off at work?
No, he was shitting his pants at work.
Oh.
Why are you enjoying that so much?
Because now I'm picturing Pete shitting and jacking off at the same time at work.
Hey, I have never jacked off at work.
Good.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
Game Maker.
Right. Keep
Stuff
going.
we've been doing and whatnot. What about
But-
you, Mikey?
Yeah, go ahead and name your 10,000 games that you've been playing.
No, I haven't been playing that many. I've actually been making a table like a real man, and it's sexy as fuck. I made a table. What are you looking at?
Your levels aren't very good.
They're never very good. I'll keep talking.
There we go. I can hear you better now.
Can you hear me now? Verizon. What is that? Something's not even plugged in.
His mic's not plugged in.
Are you serious?
Oh, there we go. Well, I could hear him now.
Jeff to the rescue, everybody.
There we go.
I'm like the...
All right. I'm sorry.
No, that's cool.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, we're going to keep going.
we
I'm
just-
not fucking doing it again.
All right. But all of a sudden, everybody's like, oh, there's Mikey.
Nope.
So basically, just to let Pete and Michael know how you were being recorded, but it was through the Mac's internal speaker. So I'm sure that sounded great.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Glad I didn't say anything of use. What was I talking
we are
about?
such a fucking well-polished machine here.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Episode, what, 11?
Episode 11.
I came into this room, and Jeff was like, fuck, I can't get the audio. Fuck, I changed it again. Fuck.
I'm trying to
Why can't you just
improve
leave it?
I know.
Anyway, I made a table.
Man things.
Man things, don't care. I also started playing Ratchet and Clank, which I thought I wouldn't
yeah.
like, but I'm actually digging it quite a bit. So
I beat it with my son. That was another little piece of gaming I did with my son. So
is he playing or are you playing? You're just supportive, Papa.
we swap lives.
That's cool. I want to do that with my kid if I have a kid. Swap lives.
Yeah, but they're
So he can be the adult and I can be the child.
okay.
Well, yeah, Ratchet and Clank is fun.
I get it now. It took me a little bit.
It's because you don't listen, Jeff.
You're right. You're right.
But Ratchet and Clank, like I said last time, probably, I never really liked the Ratchet and Clank games. I like Jak and Daxter more. But this one is like finally clicking for me. And it's really fun. And I keep not on purpose telling Mindy how much I'm enjoying it. And she's like, I know, I get it. You said that like a bunch of times now. You don't have to tell me anymore. All right. So that's what I've been playing.
You can reach her at Berardini at Blue Sky. Is that joke still going good?
No, it's
It works. I think it's awesome.
better than the other one.
Michael dead.
I mean, how many emails have you gotten because of it?
0.
0 emails.
There's
So
a
don't worry about
But
it.
there has to be a correlation because I'm starting to get like spam phone calls at work now. I never used to get that shit.
I've never got that. What's your extension?
Get out of here.
But Pete, you're the one with the big news.
Yeah. I found out today that the company I'm at doesn't need me after this week, so I'm back out looking for work.
Yeah.
It's been tough. Nobody promised me a rose garden, that's for damn sure. So
No, but you seem to take it a lot better than I feel like I would.
I would not be on this podcast right now.
No. Yeah, no. I mean, I gave you the out earlier, texting you saying, if you need to not come, then let's not do it. But, yeah, to your credit, you wanted to still jump and do the podcast. But I feel like I would be drowning myself in... Not to say you should, but I'm just saying I feel like I would be drowning myself in red wine or something and just trying to stop my heart from beating out of my chest.
Well, that just shows how great of a worker Pete is, so everyone should want to hire him right away.
well, thank you, Mikey.
Well, and I guess the good news, bad news scenario is that you've been through this and I guess there's the other side that you'll eventually get to.
Yeah, I mean that is part of it. It comes in waves. So unfortunately, it's something I have to deal with, and I've grown accustomed to it.
That is sad.
Yeah, that's crazy. This industry be crazy bitches, man.
Yeah, I mean, to jump into the news, like, I was freaking out last week, putting myself in the shoes of, our DreamWorks friends. Mm-hmm. And not that anything's happened, but they got bought, like, DreamWorks Animation got bought out by NBC Universal. And
$3.8 billion.
Yeah, it's crazy. That is a crazy, I mean, it's way overvalued, but that's awesome for them and stockholders, I guess, whatnot.
Jeffrey Katzberg with 60% of the stock.
Yeah, he doesn't need to do anything. Not that he had to do anything before, but it's really scary because NBC Universal already owns Illumination. So they already have a super highly, highly, highly profitable animation studio that runs itself very, very different than any other animation studio. Mainly, they outsource a lot of the work to France.
And Hong Kong.
Well, DreamWorks does, right?
I didn't know they outsourced work at Illumination.
Yeah, Illumination's all their animation work is done in France over at McGruff.
Huh.
So it's the story crew and whatnot that's all over in California.
Okay.
So they run themselves very different. So I assume that's to cut costs.
Cut costs too. Sure.
Cuckas.
Well, see, it makes you wonder why I pregame. Why do I do that?
Oh God, slurp away there, friend.
But yeah, it's so just jumping to the next logical thing. It's like people are speculating that there is a chance that they don't need it, that they're just buying the actual characters, the IPOs, the name of the DreamWorks movies and franchises and whatnot, and they don't necessarily need to keep a studio that is a very highly expensive studio to keep open. So that'd be a scary thing to lose that many artists. And it makes or at least certainly makes me scared about the way the animation industry is. So Pete, you're running around like studios close every other year, or they don't need you, and a ton of our friends are jumping from California. They're jumping to Seattle. They're jumping to Texas, and then Vancouver. I've had friends go to India and China. It's just like, dear Lord, it's a scary industry. It's a fucked up industry. It's not one that like to me, like I grew up in like one house from age, 0 to whatever 22 when I moved out or whatever it was. So the idea of like job or like jumping from city to city to city is not in my blood.
Yep, me either.
Yeah. Same here. And I've been trying to do that with my kids. I'm trying to like give my kids the same type of upbringing I've been given. And so far it's been really difficult.
Yeah.
So
that's unfortunate.
yeah. Yeah, sometimes
But you were the one that said it. It's like it's the part of the story that students don't hear. Like they jump into Ringling and Cal Arts and all this, and they're like, "I want to work on movies," and that's all the cool stuff. But they don't realize, man, there's some serious pain in terms of lifestyle that comes with this job for many of us.
Yep.
But I do think some students are aware of jumping around from studio to studio, and they think it's going to be fun.
That's very true. Yeah.
Yeah, but is it sustainable? Is the question. Everybody grows up, and well, most people grow up and want to just settle down. And
Yeah,
how can you do that?
all of a sudden, like I'm gonna all of a sudden go work at Animal Logic in Australia. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, that idea was sounding really cool when I was 25. Doesn't sound so cool anymore. Like,
Yeah.
family hopefully and getting that moving, and then that doesn't seem like a great idea to move them all the way to Australia and whatnot.
Doesn't it suck? They have to like grow up to realize how much you like your family. And then for most people, you've moved away, and it's like, well, fuck, I can't see my family anymore.
Oh, that part does suck. Like our good friend, it's animation supervisor Nick Bruno. I always think how goddamn fucking lucky he is that he grew up 20 minutes away from where, or I guess it's a little bit more than that, maybe like 40 minutes, doesn't fucking matter. Anyways, within driving distance of where his very town that he grew up in. So he still lives in the town he grew up on. When he started working at Blue Sky, he still lived with his mom and dad. It was insane.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Yeah, that is pretty lucky.
Yeah. There's some dead air.
Fuck you, Nick.
Yeah.
Anyway, you want to go into the news since we already kind of segued into
Yeah, we
it?
started in there. Wait, did we do the animation tip of the week?
No.
No, we never did. So why don't you go ahead and
Alright.
do that? That'd be great.
Okay, tip of the week. Just the tip. Just the tip.
Super prepared.
Yeah, but... Oh,
Jesus.
didn't I have it? Didn't I have it?
I don't
I
fucking
thought I
know.
had it. I thought I had... All right, hold on.
Just start talking.
All right, you look up the royalty-free music. All right. This is actually a good tip that you can actually use this week. You probably already
Are
did
you
this,
saying I
though.
don't use?
No, you can use this. You can use it, but I think you already do. All right. It's about lip sync, and that I'm just going to read right from it. It can be really, really hard to pare down the proper phonemes of any character, especially like the O's and the M's, to create lip sync that doesn't look too much like chatter. Especially like if you try to do lip sync and you try to put in every phoneme, it starts to chatter really, really, really fast. And so the jaw is just sort of flapping around. So I'm actually shocked to know how many animators don't actually shoot lip sync reference. I started doing this, I think, back on Epic a lot, but shooting reference of a close-up of your mouth doing the lip sync really, really, really helps. So basically you get the original soundtrack and then you just lip sync over it, and you get every little breath in and breath out and be able to make it look exactly like you're saying it. And then you can really have that reference to basically almost frame by frame and know exactly what jaw shapes and stuff you don't need.
Question for you.
Yeah.
When you record, are you literally just lip syncing, or are you saying it out loud yourself?
I feel super self-conscious always actually saying it.
Yeah, but I feel like maybe it could be better
You're
in
probably
some
right.
way, but I don't know.
I'll give you that. It probably would be better, but I still don't do it.
Yeah, it would be awkward to...
Yeah.
I don't like saying it out loud when I film reference.
Yeah. I know some people that do it. I just can't. I can't bring myself.
You can always hear them doing it, too.
So, this week comes with an extra bonus tip. M's and B's aren't always a squash phone name. I cannot stand it. I see so many animators, M's and B's. You go into your little super pose or your library of poses, and your M is always, and your B is always this like squashed mouth, big cheeks, puff shape. Wrong. It is fucking wrong. So I want you to think of the word mom, right? The first M is not the typical M. Your jaw is actually open and your lips are like actually like trying to stay closed. Right. So you're not. It's not a squash. It's a stretch.
Oh,
the first M is
right
is a stretch. It's the second.
It's
It's the second.
Like when he's 90 years old.
Hey, it had a very like bitter beer face thing from the '90s commercial. But okay, so the second M in mom is the typical squashed M shape. So you get both M's in that one word. Mom. There you go.
You look so dumb.
Mom. But anyways, I just want to... I really think like when you fill your pose libraries for your characters, you need to make sure you have both M's available to animators and both B's available. You need the open mouth or the jaw open with the lips closed, and you need the squash shape. It makes it so much better. Let's do that.
Nah, I'm going to stick with squash.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, I just got an email. There's a class action lawsuit going on against Ticketmaster, so be on the lookout for that, everybody.
Sony settled.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. What we're talking about is the lawsuit. Actually, Pete, you're going to be involved in this. I don't know if you've gotten your notice. Yep, but anybody working for basically any one of the major animation studios between 2005 and 2010? Is that what the...
Yeah, I missed out on it by a year.
Oof. Anyways, 2005 to 2010, I believe, is part of a class action lawsuit in which there is supposed wage fixing throughout the animation industry, and a few companies have already settled a payout. The two companies are Blue Sky Studios and Sony. So, Pete, you're available for both of those.
So Blue Sky is going to pay out to people? How do you get in on the lawsuit?
Since it's a class action, you'll be notified by mail. If you would like to opt out, I think you will automatically be opted in if you do nothing.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
So I don't have to do anything.
Don't believe so. We're all
That's what I like
nobody
to hear.
at Blue Sky yet has been notified or gotten the paperwork yet. So it's important to know, though, that all this paperwork is online. You can read it, but in the settlement, both Blue Sky and Sony admit no guilt. They're just settling so they can stop paying lawyers.
Yep. No guilt.
No guilt.
I was very worried that it looks pretty guilty. Settling.
Settling does look guilty.
But they said not.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to comment too much because we both work at the studio.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Wow.
I'm just saying what's available online. So it's interesting that both studios have settled, and so we'll wait to see the fallout of the main studios that are mentioned in the lawsuit, which is mainly Pixar. I mean, that's the big fish, and ILM and DreamWorks is still left to go.
There you go.
So we'll see what happens. It's interesting news. I think it's interesting. Wage fixing, scary.
Yeah, scandal. Scandalous.
Bastards.
Wage fixing is my mistress. It's a scandal. All right, what's next?
Yeah, more news.
More news. You want some news?
Yeah, let's.
Charlie Brown's returning to TV.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Did you watch some of those? Didn't you, Michael?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, what'd you think of them?
They were great.
Okay. Did you see any of them, Pete?
I haven't yet.
Yeah, so go ahead.
It says the shorts animated by the National Animation of France uses watercolor styles and 3D backgrounds in an attempt to modernize the cartoon characters. Now, I don't know how I feel about that.
Wait, what?
I know, that description is way off, because we've seen them.
Yeah, isn't it just like Flash?
Yeah, it's basically Flash animation.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
unless they completely changed what we had seen, because they're already available. I mean, I feel like you can YouTube them or something. Where did we see them? Because we didn't get like an official copy early because we were working on a movie. We just found them online.
I think Cartoon Brew had like 2
maybe that was it.
exclusive ones or something.
Yeah.
Huh.
I definitely did not like them. I'll just be straight honest. If you want the legit peanuts, Blue Sky did it right.
I agree.
Wow.
They did. We did. Everything looks exactly like how Charles Schultz drew it. I don't know. I like what we did.
So do I.
So.
I know some people disagree.
And also, I will say, like, they're basically animating the strips. So, there's not a lot of punch-up. Which might be necessary for today's audience. I don't know.
Where are these going to air? I don't remember.
I think the article said, but I feel like it was, like, little shorts in between, like, on the Cartoon Network or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember. It was on Boomerang.
Okay, so that's Cartoon Network. Oh, no, Boomerang is separate. You're right.
Yeah, I think they're owned by whatever that company is that owns Cartoon Network. But, like, I don't know a single child that watches the Boomerang channel. I don't know many children, though, so I don't know. But Boomerang has, like, all the old stuff.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
I watch Tom and Jerry during dinner sometimes. It's rare, but I've done it.
Tom and Jerry, sure, but I was thinking more like Flintstones and shit that nobody gives a crap about anymore.
That Hanna-Barbera stuff is god-awful.
Yeah, Hanna-Barbera, that's who owns Cartoon Network.
They own Cartoon Network?
Well, I don't know. Whatever, who knows?
Is that true?
I don't know.
I'll look it up.
Scandal.
Not that it matters.
Move on, Pete.
Cartoon Network is my mistress, too. Scandal.
Have you guys seen the Ghostbusters trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah?
The most disliked trailer on YouTube of all time.
I like
Yeah,
it.
that's official. That's official too.
I like it.
And you fucking dislike Jurassic World? Get the fuck out of
Whoa,
here.
let's save.
All right.
Save.
Piece of shit.
So the only like a sign of good news anyway is that they're bringing Ecto Cooler back.
That is so awesome.
I love that. I'm really stoked about it. I miss Ecto Cooler.
I don't think I ever drank it.
No, you were way too young.
I've
You're
only
too
heard
young.
about it.
Actually, / not born.
Turner Broadcasting System owns Cartoon Network. Hanna-Barbera, Turner Broadcasting, same fucking diff.
Yeah, no.
Whatever. Exo
So-
Cooler.
Ecto Cooler.
You were listening. That was pretty good.
Of course I was.
Free games. It's free games day for PSN. Bionic Commando Rearm 2 for the PS3. God of War Ghost of Sparta for PS Vita. Loco Roco Correcho?
Carocchio.
That's not what it is it?
I don't know.
No, I think it's called Scratch McCrotchio.
No, it isn't.
Isn't it?
Stupid horse fucker.
Anyway, that's for the PS3. Switch Galaxy Ultra for PS4, PS Vita. Tabletop Racing World Tour for PS4. And Tropical 5 for PS4.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not much there.
Nope.
Not much
Unfortunate.
Xbox, on the other hand, let's see, has Defense Grid 2, Costume Quest 2, Grid 2, Peggle, and Sunset Overdrive.
Oh boy, Peggle!
Yeah, Sunset Overdrive's the only game in that lot.
Yeah, but that was from last month.
It is. Well, it is from last month.
Yeah.
Well, it runs till May 15th, so
I
it's
will
still got
say,
time.
I played the first Costume Quest way back when the first one came out. And I enjoyed it. I didn't beat it. It's like it's a Double Fine game, so it's not very polished, but it's good. So I assume the sequel is only better.
Costume Quest was a good game. I enjoyed it very much.
Man, they had I don't know if it's still on sale, but they had Ori and the Blind Forest on like the special deluxe version on sale last week.
What?
On Xbox.
I still haven't bought and or played that.
Yeah, it was on like half price.
Fucking horses.
Oh man,
You can see if it's still on sale. And then Shovel Knight was on sale, and I didn't fucking buy it.
Wait, you still haven't played that?
No,
You were a pile of turd.
I know. I saw it was on sale, and I almost pulled the trigger on it, and I was like, man, but I'm playing this Gungeon game. And then I got in the mood. There goes the dog.
Wait, but nobody.
it's far superior to Gungeon, in my opinion.
I bet it is. It's right up my alley too. I love the platformer type games.
Wait, I already forgot what we're talking about.
Shovel Knight.
Oh, right, Shovel Knight, yeah. That shit's the shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, more discounted games. If you go to humblebundle.com, they're running a Friends of Nintendo bundle for the next week. I think there's 7 days left. If you pay $13 or more, you get 5, 10, 11 games for the Wii U and 3DS. Pretty good deal. Some of the titles are Super Street Fighter 4. What's the one with the V before it? Or the V with the 1 before it?
That would
Is
be
that
4.
4, yeah.
Yeah, Street Fighter 4.
Christ, Pete.
Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, Affordable Space Adventures, Retro City Rampage, Citizens of Earth, Freedom Planet, which is a good game. I played that one.
Do the Super Bowls really fuck you up, Pete? What Super Bowl is this?
Super Bowl fucking X5, what?
Well, the Roman numerals fuck me up. I'll just put it that way. Yeah, and a few others. Let's see.
Oh.
Other Nintendo news: the NX will be out March 2017
Oh,
worldwide.
yeah, just roll over this huge news.
And Legend of Zelda, as we all saw, was delayed till 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As everybody in the fucking world predicted.
Great job,
Yeah.
Nintendo. Doing great.
Yeah.
They're shitting the fucking bed. Poor guys.
Yeah.
Poor guys.
Like, I don't even have anything to say about it.
No, it's just...
Except,
And the worst part about it is that they're not going to be showing anything about the NX at E3.
What? I didn't hear that. That's
Yeah.
news to me.
They're going to be focusing only on the new Zelda. So you're not going to get any...
the Zelda
Any-
that everyone was expecting on Wii U, and now they'll get a shitty Wii U port for the better version on the NX.
Or it's just going to be... It's not going to feel next gen is what my thing is. Now, I mean, we kind of already know that with Nintendo, but that's the thing. It's like if you want this NX to be this awesome machine that they're like, it's going to rival the PS4 in terms of processing power, but then they're just going to port it over where it was built for the Wii U, but then they're going to port it over to the NX just so NX has something to play. It's going to be...
Unless
it's
they're
gonna
taking
look like
the
a
extra
crap
time
game.
to change it.
You know they're not.
You don't know that.
Man, goddamn Nintendo.
Maybe I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, but
I promise you it's going to look
you
like
are.
a solid game from 2009. They're always a decade behind. I swear to fucking God.
It'll look like a PS4, Xbox One launch title. at
No
least.
way.
Yeah.
You think it's going to look like Titanfall?
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Titanfall didn't look
No.
that good.
It's gonna look it's gonna look like Ocarina of Time with some updated textures.
Jesus Christ.
Alright.
Ocarina of Time?
Well, with updated textures and lighting. Yeah.
He's in one of those moods.
It's one
Yeah.
of those moods.
One of those moods.
You guys should be nicer to Nintendo. That was a good voice he did right there.
Oh, by the way,
Thanks.
I am thoroughly enjoying Star Fox.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah, I am.
Now that game
Yeah.
looks like straight from fucking 2009
Yeah, but it's fun.
or earlier.
The if you shut off the motion controls, it's a lot of fun.
Oh, I thought they weren't going to let you shut off motion controls. I guess they
They-
listened.
They don't to an extent, but like to navigate and everything, like it's very difficult to explain because when you eject this little robot into the ships and then you have to control the robot with the Wii U control pad, that gets a little tough.
Yeah.
But you can shut it off to where during your flying and shooting, you're only using the dual sticks. And that's been a lot of
Do
fun.
they have a versus mode?
They have a co-op mode I've been playing with my son. I don't know if they have a versus mode. I haven't really checked into that.
Check that out for me, because that was like one of my favorites. My friends and I would always switch in between Mario Kart, GoldenEye, and Star Fox to do like PvP. It was awesome.
The Star Fox 64 was awesome.
Dude, like you had to switch between either doing a loop-de-loop or a fly backwards, like a switch direction. And so you'd be chasing someone, you'd be trying to like predict which one they were doing based on like the few seconds of animation that you got to preview before. So you'd have to stay on top of them. I loved it.
Yeah.
Does this new one have a boss that looks like a giant monkey head? That was in Star Fox 64, right?
Dude, the other thing about Star Fox 64 that was a complete ripoff, they clearly was like, man, Independence Day, that was a pretty cool movie. Let's just redo that. There was a stage that was exactly Independence Day. Like, here's the ship. It opens up its doors. It's going to shoot a big beam to destroy the city. You need to take off the gates and destroy the gun before it does. It was exactly. And, like, there's all these other ships. And I was, like, down for it. I kept playing that stage over and over again because I felt like I was in the Independence Day movie.
Ah, look, see?
I don't remember that one.
Giant monkey head boss.
I remember that. That's so dumb.
So anyway, moving on. Oxenfree is coming to the PS4 May 31st.
Hooray, I forgot about that game, but now it's on a good console, so I'll play it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's worth checking out for sure.
Was Oxenfree the one with the kids?
On the island?
Yeah, the kids on the island. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We talked about that a lot about games in January. It came out in January, right? It did.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, a few items you guys probably don't give a shit about.
I'll sit back for this.
The unknown Neo Geo port has been discovered. It's called Madman's Cafe. Darkseed. And that's what it's called. It's a fighting game called Darkseed on a prototype that somebody found out in the wild. Sega has allowed official modding to happen to their classic game selection.
That I actually checked that out. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool. I think it adds a lot to the like I'm hoping that more things than just stupid things that have been coming about so far show up, like actual mods of the games and stuff. That would be awesome. Like I would love to see somebody make a new world with like the Phantasy Star games or whatever.
Jeff's leaning back like he's not interested, but I'm leaning forward with much intrigue in my eyes.
Well, he's not going to be interested with this. He's going to stay sitting down. But Stardew Valley has a new update coming. There's going to be, for those of you who play Stardew Valley,
no,
more late game content, new farm buildings, new crops, new artisan goods, co-op, more events in the non-marriage NPCs, more marriage contents for all spouses.
Ooh, what does that mean?
Well, in the game, you can marry somebody.
Can you marry a pig?
No.
It said more marriage options, so I want to know what you can marry and what sex it is.
Yeah, and can you cheat on them?
And can you fuck a horse?
Because marriage often... Think about this.
Or be fucked
Hold
by
on.
a horse.
I want you to genuinely think about this. If you can't cheat in the game, then what the point is getting married?
They help you do chores.
No. That's not good enough. Because the idea of marriage is that you have a choice then to stay with a single person, that they are your partner. If you don't have the option to stray, then who cares? You're not really married. Think about it. Think about it.
That's some deep
You
shit,
need...
boy.
You are lucky Dev doesn't listen to this anymore.
That's pretty good. That is insightful, Jeff Gabor. What do you think? Yes.
Yes, brother.
That's the smartest thing I've ever said.
I don't think at all, ever.
Tweet at us, Tyrone. or Latino lawyer. Would you agree with Jeff?
No.
He does.
No, he doesn't.
Without the ability to cheat, there is no establishment of marriage.
I am so baffled by your line of thought here. So you're saying because it's a video game and you get to live out your fantasies, the only reason to get married in a game is so you could fantasize about cheating?
No, I'm not saying you should cheat, but you should know that there's an option there you can, so it makes the marriage something worth staying for, and you get to know that there's a consequence behind it. Damn it, stay married, or you're in big trouble, mister. That's what marriage is.
Okay.
Damn it, stay married or you're in big trouble, mister. That's awesome.
It makes so much sense in my head, and I know there's someone out there listening right now that goes, yeah, I get it. I get what he's trying to say. He's just not articulating it very well. I wish I was on the show right now to say exactly how I agree with him.
Tweet at us at JAFMM Podcast.
I'm trying to make a metaphor. There's definitely... Why am I so hot right now? Am I talking that loud?
You're getting worked up.
Talking about cheating, he's all
business.
hot and bothered.
He's all flustered.
Yeah.
Okay, what if you were a really good football team?
You're just a whole team in yourself.
And your offense is so powerful running the ball. You run all the time. This is a horrible metaphor. I don't know where I'm going with it.
No, let's stick it through. You started this path. Let's find the end.
And you know you can score a touchdown if you run, but you're so tempted to pass. But if you pass, there's a chance at the 1 yard line, a Patriot is going to intercept it and make you so you don't win the Super Bowl. But you're tempted because it would feel so good.
You're right. That is a terrible metaphor.
But you should just run it. I'm saying you should run it. Deb, I'm saying I should run it.
There's a hole
But
here that you cannot dig out of, my friend.
You could pass. And it does lead to destruction.
But, Here,
But I'm just saying
I'm going to poke a hole in this. What if you throw a pass and the wide receiver gets it and makes a touchdown?
You didn't get caught. Good job. Good job. You can only pass so many times without getting intercepted. That's the moral.
Oh, man.
You might get away with a Peyton Manning throwing 40 touchdown passes without an interception, but that 41st. Pick six. Pick six, baby. You lost the game.
All right, then.
That's very interesting, Jeff. It's very interesting.
It turned out to be a better metaphor than I thought. All right, continue with the news, and I'll sit back and continue.
That's it. That's it. The news is over, man. News is over.
No, really?
Yeah, man. That's all the news. I kind of blasted through the last few because I know you guys aren't too into that shit. So.
Well, I've never even fucking heard of a Neo Geo. Just kidding, I have.
Oh, you picked up... Oh, no. The news is over. PAX, baby. PAX.
Yeah, but that's not really the news. That's a whole other section.
Okay, well, let's get into that section then, because I feel like you're reporting on PAX. You went to PAX East.
Bend that section over. And
I went to PAX East. It's already almost been a couple weeks since
This is as close as we're getting to actually being reporters. This is pretty good.
Yeah.
I know, and how shitty we are at it, I gotta say. I gotta preface with, because... when I went to PAX, I went there. When I go to PAX, I go there with one reason. For one reason, I go there to pick up retro games.
Babes.
Oh,
and I go there to pick up retro games, and I go there to check out the indie games. This year, there was a lot of retro game places, and the indie game section spilled into the AAA section. There were so many indie games; it was unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
I actually
good,
had to
unbelievable, bad.
I had to take the entire Friday to go around and just walk by and see the games that I wanted to, and see if it was a game I was interested in playing, and grabbed a card so I would remember to go back and play it. There were dude, I'm telling you, there were so many games. It was unbelievable. So I spent the first part of the day going through all the vendors, the Nintendo vendors, and I scored pretty good. And then I spent the rest of the time just walking around checking out indie games. I took my son on the following Sunday.
Jeff's talking about his metaphor again. Keep going, Pete.
His PS4?
His metaphor.
Sorry.
Oh.
Go. Sorry, I completely derailed by trying to whisper into Michael's ear a joke.
So, what I did get to play on Friday was Below. Part of the reason why
son.
I didn't get to play it.
blow.
Not even.
Right?
No, Jeff. Let him talk.
No, but part of the reason why I didn't get to play it is because, or why I didn't get to play many games on Friday, was because I had to wait in line for over an hour just for that game.
Sweet Jesus.
And the sheer number of games that were there, just to see them all. But Below.
How was it though? Was it worth the wait? Let's say that.
It was worth the wait.
Yeah.
However, I'm not very good at the roguelike type games. And that's what that game is. It's a roguelite.
Yeah.
But the atmosphere is just amazing that they've created in that game.
Dude, the art is so cool. Jeff's got one of the trailers up that you can hear right now. So fucking awesome.
The game is very beautiful. My biggest complaint about it was that it's difficult. It's a difficult fucking game.
Yeah.
And I think part of that difficulty is just how far away from you are from the actual character. I got killed so many times by these spikes in the ground. And I was sitting right in front of a 50-inch television playing this game, and I swear to God, I never saw them. I would always get impaled by these spikes that came out of the ground. So I feel like in some instances, the extreme wide camera shots are actually a detriment to the game.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. You are super zoomed out.
Yeah,
It gives it a fucking awesome style though.
it does. But that's part of it. It gives you this real sense of scale that is lacking in other games.
Yeah.
And also the sense of adventure you get when you sit down to play it. It's very immersive.
So, just getting into like mechanics of it a bit. It's a roguelike, so you go until you die. But can't you, like, if you make it back to where you died, you can get all your stuff back?
I believe so. Yeah, I think I died a lot, so I never really got that much stuff.
Yeah.
But I think that's true.
Oh, and it has music by Jim Guthrie, who did the music for Sword and Sorcery.
Oh, I was going to say, it sounded a lot like it.
Yeah.
I thought they were just like super inspired by...
Same team, too.
Oh, it is the same team.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm totally buying the game when it comes out. That's for sure.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Another game I played. Let me see.
Man, if anybody owns a fucking iPhone and has not played Sword and Sorcery, like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Seriously, like, you can just, like, you're play blasting your shot. Half the people you talk to are animators or whatever. So while you're play blasting, just play a little. Like, the game constantly tells you to take breaks anyways.
Just play a little. Come on, what are you doing?
The game is so good.
It's so good.
Yeah, Sword and Sorcery is a fucking milestone in gaming, in my opinion.
And once again, thanks to Pete for buying that game for me. I was like,
oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna buy you another game.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm gonna give you my Hyperlight Drifter PS4.
Oh!
Oh!
That's pretty good. That's pretty nice.
Why would you do that, Pete? You gotta play it again.
No, I'm gonna play it. I have it on the PC, and I haven't really been playing my PS4 much except with my son. So
I will take that and shove it right up my quarterback.
Back to that.
So the downside, on the unfortunate side of this, is that the amount of games was that I didn't get to play a lot of them that I really wanted to.
Yeah.
And I played a lot of stinkers. There were like, and I don't know how else to put it, but there were a lot of games that controlled really badly.
Well, this is worth talking about. What makes a game be such a stinker?
The controls.
Yeah.
Like, I'm telling you, there were some games that I couldn't even tell you how to control the character in the game. Or I could tell you how to control the character in the game, but it wouldn't react the way it's supposed to.
Yeah.
That's like broken controls is like a huge no-no in gaming. Like that's like the first thing you have to get right, and if you can't get that right, then don't make the damn game.
Yeah, it's like the only connection between the game and the player is how you interact with it, and if it doesn't feel good, why do it?
Exactly. Just like passing to the
It's a hard thing though to put your finger on, because you can try to do something different. Like, the first time, like last week, even though it was a disaster, we were streaming to Enter the Gungeon. And it was the first time I played it, and I felt like the controls were super unnatural, and I was having such a difficult time that one analog stick is for moving and the other analog stick is for aiming. That was very difficult. But now I sat through it for a half hour, and now it's like I don't even think about it. It's like 100% natural. So it's weird to find gameplay that somehow it can become natural if you sit through it. And then there's other games where you're like, this is just fucking bad. It's just bad from the very beginning to the very end. Like, it's never going to get better.
These are things that I picked up the controller, played, tried many times to do the same move. Would work sometimes, wouldn't work other times. That's what I'm talking about bad controls.
Oof. Yeah, I don't even know how you fucked that up. So how do you get all the way to PAX East with a game that's slightly broken? Like, how are they're opening their own booths and paying for the space?
They pay for the space.
It's probably just like all of the like shitty local Comic-Cons and stuff where everyone just buys booth space and props up their wares.
That's crazy.
Frozen,
man.
Fellas.
No.
Nah, we're not.
No,
frozen.
you're good now.
Okay.
We're on the Mary Jean. Yeah, we are. All right.
So, I missed out on a lot of the ones that I thought looked really awesome, but I didn't get the chance to play. So there's some in here that I just saw in passing that I thought looked really good. Kingdom looked different. It's a 2D side-scrolling strategy resource management hybrid with a minimalist feel wrapped in a beautiful modern pixel aesthetic. It's out on Steam right now. I just read that from Steam, from the main Steam page. It really looks cool. You collect coins to basically attend to your domain. And you're on this. You're a king or a queen on top of this horse that walks back and forth through their kingdom, and basically pays peasants to turn them into your loyal subjects, and it just looks interesting. So
yeah, it looks really
give that
cool.
one a look. Armello is a brilliantly animated game that has it's very 2D. It's a swashbuckling adventure that combines three styles of play: the deep tactics of card games with this rich strategy of tabletop board games, combined with a character role-playing system. As a hero of Armello, you'll quest, scheme, hire agents, explore, vanquish monsters, cast spells, and face off against other players with one ultimate goal in mind: storming the palace and becoming king or queen of Armello. Gameplay looked interesting. The animation looked fantastic. So I thought it was a good one worth mentioning.
Yeah, we're looking at it right now. Some pretty crazy 2D animation.
Isn't that already out on PlayStation? I feel like
it's
I've
on
heard of
Steam.
this.
Both the games I just mentioned are on Steam right now.
Man, this trailer's from 2014. Weird.
Crush Your Enemies is a very bare bones bare bones but fun real-time strategy game that I got a chance to play. I found it very interesting that it all takes place on one screen, each battle, and I had a lot of fun with it. So I'd totally check it out. It comes out in spring of this year. To read from the Steam page, go back with the awesome glory days of our real-time strategy games. Crush Your Enemies has everything you love of the game: planning, choosing different types of units, managing resources, taking enemy territory, and outwitting your opponent with the ingenious formations of your men. So
yeah, we're watching the trailer right now. That's why you're hearing the VO behind the BG.
One hand only.
The next game I played was a game called Lumo, which reminded me of the old games of, you ever play The Immortal?
Back on the NES?
Or the Genesis, it was out for both. But it had that sort of like isometric dungeon crawling feel of The Immortal. And it had each room has puzzles in it that you have to kind of solve. I don't know, it was very simple, but the gameplay I found very accessible. And I'll read from a small bit from the
Oof, I don't
from
know
the
about
site.
this, man.
You didn't like this one?
No. What do you think,
All right.
Michael?
I don't know. It reminds me of Captain Toad's Fancy Adventure, whatever the fuck it was called.
Oh, some fucking Marble Madness in there, too.
Oh yeah, they got a lot of stuff going on in this game.
400 rooms with 4 unique zones, 6 hidden mini games, and all kinds of secrets to uncover. Lumo is a true voyage of discovery. I don't know. I had a good time playing the demo. I didn't think it was too bad, but
Nah.
See,
I don't know.
sometimes those games surprise you though. Like when that comes out, I bet you it might get great reviews, and then
I bet it will, but it instantly just looks like a fucking waste of time. Oh, good, he can use the bathroom. Fucking idiot.
In the Shadows is a game where you use lights to scare away monsters. It's on Kickstarter right now.
What's the name of the game?
In the Shadows. Dive into your childhood fantasy world. Use lights to scare away monsters. Puzzle platforming. For Windows, Mac, Linux, Steam, PS4, or Xbox One.
Oh, I watched the trailer for this the other day. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, they're only asking for $9,200. And they're over halfway with 17 days to go, so they'll probably make it. That's a real cheap game.
I'm confused because, like, aren't they already coming out on PlayStation? Because I saw them on the PlayStation YouTube channel.
Well, what a lot of people do when they're funding games is they'll use Kickstarter as part of their funding.
Yeah,
So,
it definitely already says it's coming to PS4 in there.
Yeah. Either that or they hit their stretch goal to come to the PS4, which could be the case too.
Yeah, this trailer just came out a week ago.
Yep.
Man,
in the
pixel
game
art is
you
huge, huh?
Yeah.
Pixel art is tremendous right now.
It's kind of.
I saw this game called Star Crawlers, which I found was pretty interesting.
What's that?
Star Crawlers?
Star Crawlers.
Star Crawlers is like a newer take on an old genre of dungeon crawling, like the original Ultimate games, or like the game Legend of Grimrock, which came out not too long ago. Pretty cool looking graphics. Looks like fun time to play. Turn-based attacking in the kind of like the old RPG games. When you're in the dungeons, seems interesting. Like they have Star Crawlers is a modern take on a classic CRPG dungeon crawler set in gritty space punk universe. Build a crew of renegade adventurers on the fringes of space, taking jobs from Megacorp to hunt bounties, sabotage rivals, and conduct corporate espionage. I thought it looked pretty cool.
Nope. I'm not on board.
Not a Jeff Gabor game.
No, another game that's like I'm wasting my time. You know what? There's so many
Why
games
then?
now. It's getting. I'm telling you why.
Okay.
Games are becoming like movies where it's like, unless you make it to the point where it's an event where it's like, are you playing this game? No, I'm playing this game. Like, this is something to talk about your friends with. Then it's like, it's a waste of my time. It's like, I beat this really cool. Like, I'm not a fucking hipster gamer. This is for hipster gamers to be like, I played this game, but I'm sure you never heard about it.
No, it's for
Not.
it's for people that like games.
I'm sure. But for me, like, I want to play games that I can talk to you about. I don't know. Maybe I'm just spinning out again. But I feel like that game looks like the game where I'm just like, if I beat it, I'm going to be like, I did it. I beat Star Crawlers. And I want to tell somebody about like the twists and their turns or the cool stuff in the game. They'll be like, I don't give a fuck. What the fuck is Star Crawlers?
Yeah, I don't understand why you need to talk to people about the games that you play. Just fucking play games that you enjoy.
I don't know. Everything's social with me. I want friends. I want someone to believe in me. To say
He's
I did
clingy.
a good job.
He's clingy.
Shut up. The fucking clingy thing. I'm tired of that.
What is this? Let's start this up again.
Pete started when he was a blues guy. He just gave me the attribute that I'm a clingy person.
and Jeff, man, did I hit a nerve with that one. Jeff did not like that at all. So I know how to push his buttons whenever he...
Fucking clingy thing. You just seem like you're a clingy guy. You just want to be part of the treehouse, but you're not in it. You're not in it, but you just want to be in it. You know
That's
what,
bullshit.
Pete? I'm fucking in it. I am now in it. I sit in your seat, bitch.
I never treated you that way.
Things
I
are
never
getting
treated you
weird.
that way. I actually made you a part of the Treehouse Studios. You were the walrus, man. I
That's
never
right.
treated you like you were an outsider.
Did you hear that? He made you.
Yarr. That's the voice
That's
of the
right.
walrus.
Great
I
job.
did it.
Really cool stuff.
What was something he said?
Round one.
Oh, yeah, the voices for the video game stuff. Round one. That's stupid. Yeah. You do it.
Jeff Gabor's clingy, huh?
But you know what? See, I didn't get enough credit because fucking Pimp Cane, Scott Carroll, only did like one episode, and I did the rest, but he got all the credit for doing the puppetry and all that. But I did fucking all the Scott Carroll puppetry.
That's right, you did.
I made him have a really nerdy voice.
Let's hear it.
It smells like burnt Vaseline.
That's good.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what
Anyway.
the fuck we're talking about.
They do. We've talked about it every week, the Treehouse Studio stuff.
Yeah, but nobody ever actually looked it up either.
Nah, you're probably right. You should
So I
look it up.
found at PAX, not to
What
change
PAX?
the subject drastically. At PAX, I found a new old Nintendo game,
Oh.
What does that
Called-
mean?
Haunted Halloween '85. Somebody developed a game for the Nintendo that plays on the Nintendo.
That
Hipster
sounds
shit.
like a whole lot of wasted resources.
I picked up a copy of it. It's a pretty fun game. It's a side-scrolling beat 'em up. That takes place in 1985. That plays on a Nintendo, and you have to basically save your town from like zombies and stuff like that.
That's pretty cool, actually.
You picked that up at PAX?
Yeah.
That's cool.
See, Hyperlight Drifter, they're releasing just a cardboard Super Nintendo box and like an instruction manual. And I was like,
Oh, really?
It would have been cooler if you actually released a cartridge.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
But
Yeah.
it would never work.
Because they did that for Mega Man 9 and 10. They released the whole production. I mean, it was for marketing, but they released the whole box art and everything. But
Yep.
it didn't play. It didn't play on a Nintendo.
Chasm was another really good game I saw, which I
Well,
kickstarted a
I've
while
seen
ago.
that game. That looks cool. It looks really awesome.
The Metroidvania game Chasm, procedurally generated platform adventure game currently in development for PC and PlayStation 4. Taking equal inspiration from hack and slash dungeon crawlers and Metroidvania style platformers, it will immerse you in a procedurally generated fantasy world of exciting treasure, deadly enemies, and abundant secrets.
I really like the look of it.
Yeah, the pixelated.
Oh, that chick has real bouncy boobs.
So that's Chasm.
Chasm.
Chasm?
I mean, that's how you say the word. Maybe you spoke to a guy that called it chasm there.
Listen, man, he has a hard time with Roman numerals. Leave him alone.
Flit Hook is a game that I saw that looks pretty cool. You might want to check that one out. That's kind of a Metroidvania style platformer.
What do you think?
Flint Hook.
Okay.
Flint Hook. By Tribute Games. I think they made... what was that game they made? Not Broforce, the other one that was kind of like that. Do you know what I'm talking about? It was on the PS4. That's going to drive me nuts. Anyway.
Scroll down. Let me look at this. I don't want no ads. Oh, Mercenary Kings.
Mercenary Kings, thank you.
Yeah, I remember.
So they made this game called Flint Hook that looks really cool. That's coming out soon.
Mercenary Kings was like sort of frustrating.
I'm down for this. This looks good.
Well, of course, it's... You're such a punk ass bitch, man.
But this looks awesome.
This looks like every other pixely side scroller bullshit.
Yeah, but
And
hold on.
nobody's gonna be playing this except you and me, and you're not gonna be able to talk to people about this game.
You're right.
You fucking...
Yeah, but I'm gonna enjoy talking about it on the podcast.
Okay.
Flint Hook.
I'm definitely
Check it
playing
out.
this. This looks fucking awesome. You know what they did? They just whatever they call it, where you like what do you when you put some like a veneer over the top of a game?
Remake?
Whatever. Let's use the word
Remapped?
veneer. Yeah, but it looks like Ristar. Like instead of Ristar's arms like stretching out to grab shit, they're just using a grappling hook. This game's cheap. I'm not gonna play it anymore. They just wanted to make a new Ristar.
Oh.
He's gonna play it. Lastly, which was my son's game of choice for the entire show,
Alright.
was Gang Beasts
Oh, fuck
the-
yeah. That game's
for the
fucking
PS4.
super fun to play.
Is it one word again?
It's 2 words.
Good.
We play this at work, actually. It's on Steam.
Yeah, it is on
You
Steam.
play this at work. I work where you work, and I've never seen anybody playing this shit.
At the theater quad.
Those stupid idiots.
You don't ever go over there.
No.
That game is so much fun though.
It's fucking
Like,
crazy.
Oh, we played this over at your place,
We did?
didn't we?
Maybe. Oh, I think Trevor has it on Steam. It's on Steam right now.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
dumb. The controls are so fuckled up.
That's the fun of it, stupid.
That is the fun of
No.
it. Is trying to get through the. You have just enough control to where you feel like you're actually doing something,
All right.
but not enough to where it's.
So basically, what we're describing is a game where these mushy characters run around and like punch each other and try to throw each other off ledges, and whoever like basically is king of the hill wins. And you basically button mash until something happens. It's fucking dumb.
No, it's
Don't listen to
fun.
these people. It's
It is
dumb.
fun. You were such
It's
a
fun.
punk ass bitch, man.
Yeah, and I bet you like Jurassic World.
I sure did. Somewhat.
No. All right. Well,
So that's all the games from PAX East that I could talk about
I'm
right
sure.
now.
Well, see that's the thing. How old is your son?
He's 8 years old.
Yep, that makes sense.
Whatever. This game is fun regardless of your age. Unless you're a fucking 80-year-old in a 34-year-old body, or however the fuck old you are.
Oh, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into it. So that's the news, huh? From PAX East.
Yeah, PAX East was a lot of fun. I'm glad I went this year. I'm
Game
glad I
of
took my
show
son.
for you.
Game of show for me.
Yep.
It would
Being
have
able
to be
to fuck horses at Stardew Valley.
Nah, Stardew Valley wasn't there.
Dang it.
Um,
Okay.
I would say it would be between
Joe Montana's quarterback challenge.
He's never
Chasm.
gonna get it out.
Chasm
Yeah.
and Below.
Hell yeah. Those are the 2 games that I actually had heard of. It's good. It's good, Jeff. We get maybe one chuckle out of one listener every time you do it.
Yeah, but I'm saying
That's you.
But I'm saying below this time.
Yeah, no,
below.
We got it.
Below.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going below. Gotta change it up a bit.
Wait, well, what about the Subway thing where you order head? That's kind of like below.
Where are we going?
What are you talking about?
All right.
It'd be like saying,
no more pre-gaming for
I'm
you.
talking head.
Go throw the football.
Jurassic World. This is a review that's about 9 months late. But it's streaming on HBO Go. So that's why it makes it valid. That is a piece of shit movie. A wild, steaming pile of cat shit, as I said.
You're a wild, steaming pile of cat shit mixed with dog urine being fucked by a horse again.
It's a worthy conversation to have of why this movie is terrible.
Well, because you didn't understand what they were trying to say with it.
You don't understand. It was very meta. It was very meta. It was about having to do more, so the movie did more, and then you didn't like it. This is exactly the point.
No. Fucking no.
You can't invalidate an argument just because you fucking make a nerd voice out of it.
It's dumb. All right. The driving force in the movie is not believable.
What is the driving force in the movie, in your opinion?
The main driving thing that like motivates the characters to do what they're doing is the whole military aspect. That they are going to militarily possibly use velociraptors to win wars. It's fucking dumb.
Well, okay, number one, nobody agrees with that, and they all agree that it is dumb.
That's what they're trying to do.
That's what the bad guy is trying to do. Everyone says that's stupid. These animals are stupid.
But it would.
Well, they don't say that, but
But the fact that that would not be. It would end at a conference room with somebody being fired. It wouldn't go into this multi-billion-dollar investment of training raptors.
that's not why they're training the raptors, though.
It is.
No, it's not.
Why are they training?
They're training the raptors because they fucking train Shamu. It's the same thing. They're not training them to be militarized killers.
They certainly give the impression that InGen is paying them to train them in a military aspect. They want to know. They're giving the funding to Jurassic World to then train the raptors, so then they can field test them in some manner to use them in a military aspect. That's where their funding comes from, is InGen.
No.
That's not what they said?
I don't know.
Okay.
The point is, you're focusing on details of what is a fun popcorn movie.
No, because I focus on the details, because if you get the details right, you can buy into everything subsequently after. The mosquito and the amber is the driving mechanism to say this is real in the first one. You buy it and you're like, wait, can they really do that? Holy shit, you can bring dinosaurs to life, because they take you to dinosaur DNA, dude, and you buy everything from there on.
Okay, but fuck you. That's Jurassic Park. We've had Jurassic Park Lost World and Jurassic Park 3 in between, where the story has devolved into basically being movies about dinosaurs ripping people up.
Yeah.
Jurassic World is a step above that. And this is coming from a guy that found Jurassic Park 3 to be enjoyable, even though there's a fucking talking dinosaur in it.
Jurassic Park 3 isn't an abortion on screen. That is awful.
You have drastic opinions, sir.
It has a dinosaur that had ate a Nokia phone, and you can hear it coming through the phone unless it pooped it out.
Right, yeah.
Here's an enjoyable movie.
And I'm saying Jurassic World is better than that.
Oh, man.
Pete, did you see the movie?
I haven't, no. I haven't seen the motherfucker.
You should watch it.
I almost did see it. I had it rented from like Redbox or something, but I never had a chance to watch it.
HBO Go now. And
this movie is so weird because like I remember when it came out, I wasn't excited for it. The trailers did nothing for me. But the closer the movie came to release, came closer and closer, I was like, okay, I'm actually excited. There's dinosaurs. I like dinosaur movies. I've always liked the Jurassic Park movies, regardless of quality. Obviously, the first is the best, and it goes down from there until Jurassic World.
No, it just keeps...
Let me finish my fucking sentence. And then release weekend came about. Nobody fucking wanted to see it with me and Mindy. Get your fucking hand off the fart button. Nobody came and saw it with me, and I was sad about that, but I was like, fine, whatever. Everyone's just stupid. Everyone doesn't understand a good dinosaur popcorn flick when they see
Oh,
one.
I knew we were going to go to the popcorn stupid
I already
fucking
fucking
explanation.
said that before. You just don't listen,
I
Jeff.
don't like the popcorn explanation.
Let me keep talking, lean back, and shut up.
Where'd my headphones go?
And I was enjoying the first 20 minutes so much, I literally leaned over to Mindy and said, I'm having so much fun. You can't manufacture that genuine joy out of me unless you're doing something right. They do get stuff wrong in that movie. I'm not saying it's a perfect movie. But the fact that seeing the Jurassic Park that John Hammond may or may not have imagined, but seeing it as a fully realized park was so exciting to me. And the fact that it mirrors almost exactly what or Disneyland or Disney World or Universal Studios looks right now, like the fact that there's a Margaritaville inside of there was amazing. And it is meta, even though you try to make light of it. It absolutely is. The fact that this new stupid dinosaur that they built up, because people expect bigger, badder dinosaurs, there's a reason this dinosaur is presented by Verizon Wireless in the movie. They don't do these things unknowingly. They're doing it on purpose. You just didn't like the dumb details, which I agree are dumb. When the guy first brought up, was like, yeah, we want to militarize raptors. I was like, that's a terrible, stupid idea, and it's stupid, and I hate it. But whatever. There's dinosaurs fighting each other. Whatever.
I'm laughing right now because Jeff looks like the kind of thing like when you're chastising a dog, and the dog is just like completely ignoring you. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I see his dumb face.
Can I talk now?
Sure. Intelligently.
No.
Good conversation. No.
I don't like it. I don't like it because it didn't have fundamental empathy.
What are you talking about? There's the kids with their parents going through divorce.
Were they going through a divorce?
The parents were very obviously going through divorce. You weren't paying attention. Again, you don't listen. Because there's the one scene in the train when the kid's crying and the older brother has
yeah.
He's like, you're going to get two Christmases and stuff.
Yes. Okay, I got it now. I remember that. I remember it now.
Yeah.
I am lived through it. My parents are still together. I
So you're just like, fuck these kids. I don't agree.
I can't empathize with this. My parents are great.
Oh, man.
No. I feel like I meant to like watch the movie during work today just so I could pick apart every little. But everything was dumb. I don't know how to say it other than like name a scene you liked, and I can tell you how I didn't like it. I can say no. I don't like that they raped the first movie. I feel like they were constantly going back to the first movie, and I think normally that this is a cool like touchstone back to the film, and I would feel like just like Force Awakens when you see the Millennium Falcon, be like, damn man, that brings back all the feelings of the first movies. But you know what? Not on this. This one I just felt like they were raping me.
Well, that's because
harsh.
you're
Harsh.
a grumpy old man that only likes the things he liked back in the day, and he doesn't like new stuff.
I like
You
Batman
just proved it to
Superman.
us when we were... Okay, But you like Batman. You liked the shitty Batman back in the day. I don't know what I'm saying.
I did.
Whatever.
I've liked all the Batmans. I don't think there's been a Batman movie I didn't like, except for Batman Robin.
So, give us more examples of things you didn't like in this movie. Like,
I didn't like that the kids felt unbelievable. I don't like the fact that they built or tried building empathy for the owner of Jurassic World. Like, he's a weird guy. He's in for profit, but he's not in for profit. Oh, he sees the light of the day, but then he doesn't see the light of the day. Oh, he's gone. Like, what? How was I supposed to feel about that character? I don't get it. Like, they didn't tell me or explain how I'm supposed to feel about the character. That bothers me.
But he's an ancillary character, really.
John Hammond, I knew exactly how to feel about him.
Yeah, and John Hammond is dead. So he's not an important character anymore, so they filled his place
No, but
with
like
this other
every
guy
character, like the reason why I referenced the original one is because that's how you do it right. And I when they say Jurassic World, I wanted Jurassic Park again. You don't have it doesn't have to equal up to it, but you certainly don't.
I feel like
don't
you
make
got
basic.
closer to Jurassic Park than you have with any of the other sequels.
I will agree that fundamentally the idea of a bigger, badder park, that core fundamental idea of a society that is constantly moving forward and has to expect bigger and better things, that they grow tired of just a Tyrannosaurus Rex and a raptor, is a cool idea. But they didn't establish the year well enough. All of a sudden there's technology on this park that doesn't exist anywhere else. That there's these weird fucking rides. So just put it in the year 2070 where everybody's tired of everything. Make it so I can believe that this movie is real. I don't believe it's real, so then I don't believe the characters, I don't believe in the empathy. And then when you're revisiting John Hammond's park and his Jeeps and his dinosaurs when dinosaurs ruled the earth sign, I don't feel it. Nothing's real. This isn't real. This isn't whatever canon to me. This didn't happen to me. This didn't happen after Jurassic Park to me.
But Jurassic Park 3 still qualifies as canon for you?
No. None of those. Definitely not 3. I enjoyed 2. I gotta go back and revisit it, but I feel like that was alright. It was weird.
I liked it too, but I doubt that you actually would if you watched it again.
I don't know. I would have to watch it fresh.
See, I feel like all animators have put Jurassic Park especially on a pedestal. And if, much like Ghostbusters being the fucking lowest ranked video on YouTube of all time, we're all just fucking grumpy old people.
There's an excellent point. Why? How can I be so... I'm just an old bastard who doesn't like anything, but fucking am looking really forward to Ghostbusters?
Because you like Jurassic Park a lot more than you do fucking Ghostbusters.
Well, that's a pretty big assumption.
And I can guarantee it's true for most people.
Because you'd have to be a moron to put Ghostbusters ahead of Jurassic Park.
Sorry, Mikey. It's like his favorite movie. But yeah. I'm saying...
Well, it is pretty good. I don't know. You probably could make that argument. I just said that. It is a good... Ghostbusters is awesome.
Sure. Whatever. It's old.
Ghostbusters was one of my big hitters. Probably more so than Jurassic Park.
But it's... Like,
mostly because of my age.
Outside of the effects of Jurassic Park, it's where they're hit and miss, and you can tell some are obviously like puppets and weird stuff like that. It's not nearly as dated as the original Ghostbusters. Like, that thing is fucking dated.
Yeah.
Like, the music, the 80s, the camp, like, it is, rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is definitely dated. I'm just saying, as far as like having influence on me as a kid growing up, I would say that Ghostbusters was way more influential than Jurassic Park was.
But I don't know what is so offensive about the latest trailer. Like, it's got ghosts. It's got some solid jokes that I laughed at.
To be honest, I don't know either. I think it's something that the internet has just clung on to.
The only part that really bothers me is I think I saw a new trailer or an international trailer where they were trying to design a logo, which I didn't realize this movie was... I always thought this was like the girls were taking over the business, which made it okay. I didn't realize this was like an alternate universe where the guys never existed.
I think they're making 2 Ghostbuster movies. unrelated. This one is like gender swap, basically, and the other one will be a continuation.
I think the problem that a lot of people had with this trailer was the fact that they harkened back to the original Ghostbusters. However, it takes place in a completely different universe.
And no, I actually don't like that. That part bothers me. Like, it'd be like redoing Back to the Future. It's like, no, you can't do that. Like, that movie is the real... Like, you'll never redo that movie. You can't do that.
Yeah.
But it would have been awesome for them. That's the part where I will have a hard time buying into it. But Jurassic World was just a fucking pile of cat shit, dude. It was fucking bad.
It's not. You just have to look past its flaws and enjoy it for what it is.
Why couldn't they just fundamentally make me believe it was real?
Because it's the fourth movie in a series. You don't need to do that anymore.
Do you know the hydraulics that it would take to lift that big of a water tank that fast? Where they're lifting that stupid beast and lifting the entire tank so the entire audience can see it from a side view? The sheer mechanics of that are fucking astronomical.
What are you talking about?
All right, so imagine Shamu, right? Shamu's flipping around.
The big water monster.
And then they're like, he comes up, bites this or eats the shark, and then they lift the entire tank up so then the entire audience can see it from a side view. It's fucking ridiculous. The pure weight of that and the glass can sustain that. Fucking stupid.
Do you realize how fucking nerdy and stupid you sound?
That's the thing. That's why you need to fundamentally set up the plot so you can believe it. That either the military stuff or the driving force in the movie to where it puts the connections where you're like, well, if that's true, I'll buy into everything else. And they didn't do that, so everything else is fucking ridiculously stupid.
But that's you. I bought into it. Like, you were just ready to hate fucking everything. I bought into it. It's honestly a movie. Like, Jurassic Park was, in quotes, the intellectual one of all of them. Since then, it's devolved into basically directors playing with action figures and bashing them together.
Yeah, wow.
This is that tenfold.
Yep. I agree with that.
And you're just too old to appreciate playing with toys.
I like to think of myself as too smart.
No.
I have higher standards.
Says the Jonathan Blow impersonator.
I'm not going to do that voice anymore. It's above me. It's below me, sorry.
It is above you.
No. It's below me. Yeah. You see that I worked it in?
You see how I got you to say it within literally 10 seconds?
Oh, I'm Jonathan Below.
And again.
Oh, I'm about to go off the deep end.
So is there a top 6 this week?
Oh, yeah. I have a top 6.
Blah, 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 blah. I'm Jonathan Blow.
Good. Okay, so I'm going to do...
Listen, not one review has come in saying they don't like that voice.
Listen, no reviews have come in for multiple weeks.
Yeah, do we have an Apple iTunes?
No, I checked.
Do we have any new subscriptions on YouTube?
I don't know. I don't check.
Good job, people.
My top 6 is largely debatable depending on where you live and what you're accustomed to. Top 6 fast food chains. Number 6, because I'm on the East Coast and I like it, Shake Shack.
I do like the Shake Shack.
Yeah, thank you. I was waiting for... Really?
I've never had Shake Shack.
When you roll through JFK next time, grab you a piece of that sweet ass.
Yeah, it's good, dude.
Number 5, Burger King.
What? That makes your top 6?
Yeah, I was struggling to find 6.
But I'm surprised that's not number 6. Shake Shack is way better than fucking Burger King,
It's
dude.
true, but I only get Shake Shack so randomly and not very often. I felt like...
Location.
Yeah, sure. So Burger King has been more of a staple in my life. I remember. No, never mind. I'm not going to tell that story. It's too depressing. I also want to point out I don't actually eat fast food like at all anymore.
Why you gotta shit on your own top 6?
Literally.
Well, you know, I had to come up with something. It was the first thing I came up with.
All right.
Number 4,
One.
Panera Bread.
Okay.
See,
I don't know.
I'll give that
If it
to
doesn't
you.
have a drive-through, I feel like it shouldn't be on the list.
well, I told you I was reaching.
All right.
Number 3, Taco Bell.
Dude, play it. Just because it makes you, right?
It doesn't make me do that.
I know, it makes some people, though.
It makes
apparently.
some people, according to internet myths.
Taco Bell's good.
Taco Bell is good.
Yeah.
You get you 2 double-decker tacos, 2 chicken gordita supremes. You're fucking set to go.
Yep.
God damn.
And why does their soda taste so good?
I don't even get their soda. Maybe
Oh.
I should.
Cinnamon sticks?
What? Oh, the like airy
Yeah.
crust, basically.
Yeah.
They're shitty ass
Cinnamon
churros.
twists or whatever. Yeah.
They're like wannabe churros.
I still have all my original Batman glasses.
They're
Or
really
mugs. The little plastic mugs from the 1989 Batman.
wow. You're an old loser.
1989. From Taco Bell. Because they didn't even it wasn't licensed to McDonald's.
Oh my god. Tell me more about this.
Well, you would have the Batmobile
Yeah.
one that you could get, or you
Sure.
could get the Batman one.
Uh huh.
Maybe those are the only 2 I got.
Oh no.
Maybe there was a Batwing one, but I didn't get it.
Dang it.
I feel like you said that very condescending. I can show it to you. It's downstairs.
I can't wait. Number 2. The top 2 are actually the only 2 that I eat and with any regularity in my life now. Regularity being like once every 6 months. Number 2, Wendy's.
Wendy's good.
Fuck yeah. Pete, you on the
Yes.
Wendy's? All right.
I'm down.
Because it's not just one thing on their menu.
I only get one thing. I don't think. Honestly,
get
I don't
one thing.
think
Do you have
I've
to
ever
shit on my
gotten-
fucking point? I literally say it's not just one thing. It's only one thing. You
I only
couldn't
get
have
one
picked
thing.
more of an opposite statement there.
Well, that's because everything you say is wrong and inaccurate. The only thing to get from Wendy's is a number 7, which is the chicken sandwich.
The spicy.
I get
chicken?
the spicy chicken sandwich every
The spicy chicken, if I'm feeling adventurous, but then sometimes if I don't want to get too crazy out of the box and my wife's judging me a little bit, well, this is when she's not judging me and she's out of town or something. I'll get a number 7 with a 6-piece spicy chicken nugget. God damn, a large Dr. Pepper. Oof.
But what about when they
Oofa.
get the cheddar jalapeno burgers?
I've never had a burger from Wendy's.
All right. It's my number 2.
It is my number 2. I
Do you
can't.
get a fucking Frosty?
I don't like Frosties.
God.
And everybody's
like
dipping their
Frosties?
fucking
No,
fries
see,
in
that's
their
the thing.
Frosties. Y'all are weird.
This whole fucking stupid list. What's your number 1?
My number 1 is
Quiznos?
Chipotle.
Oh, quit Chipotle.
I really
my God,
almost
dude.
used Quiznos though, because Quiznos is great.
How in the fuck is Five Guys not on that list?
Well, it was gonna be, but they always mention it on another podcast I listen to, and I thought Jeff would just think I'm ripping off of them. Five Guys is delicious though.
I love Five Guys.
It's good as shit. But Chipotle, you know,
In-N-Out?
I'll take E. coli. I don't think I've ever had In-N-Out. Because that's like a West Coast thing, right?
I guess so. But it's in Colorado.
It is?
Well, it is now.
Yeah, I never had it then. Carl's Jr. is like fine, but whatever.
Fat Burger. No?
Fat Burger. I remember Smash Burger.
I'm trying to think of other ones that would make my top 5.
McDonald's?
It's actually very hard. Fuck McDonald's. No.
No?
No, hell no.
Wendy's is a good choice, though, on that list. I like Wendy's up there. Wendy's is fucking good.
What is your top fast food joint, Pete? Sbarro?
It's probably it's probably Five Guys.
Okay. Jeffrey?
Five Guys is the only fast food I eat now.
The problem with Five Guys is I feel fucking filthy after I eat it. They're so greasy.
Yeah.
But they're so fucking
I don't eat
good.
fast food. I really don't. That's it. Like every third or fourth, maybe Thursday, I go out with the guys at work for it.
Yeah,
That's all I eat.
we don't like ever eat fast food anymore. Chipotle is the only thing we'll actually eat semi-regular.
Yeah. So I guess if you add Chipotle to that, yeah, every once in a while. A lot less since they've had the huge like scandal.
Dude, they're fucking empty now.
Yes.
You go in there and there is no wait at all.
Yeah. Well, and they're constantly out of like certain meats and.
And they just give away free burritos now. I've gone
Yeah.
in there the past 2 times. I haven't had to pay for a burrito.
Oof. They're in big trouble.
Rough.
Yeah, Chipotle's in big trouble. I think they did. It's not that I think they did. I know they did. They started in Colorado. You can visit the original one.
I grew up like 4 blocks away from the original Chipotle.
Did you?
Could
Could you tell me about that?
No, I don't want to say where I grew up. I think it doesn't matter. On Colorado Boulevard.
Next to Shotgun Willie's.
It wasn't next to Shotgun Willie's. I mean, that's the same street, but it's
Where the
miles
Denver
apart.
Zoo is.
Well, it's in between the Denver Zoo and Shotgun Willie's.
That's a pretty shitty area.
No, it's not.
That's shitty.
No, it's not.
Did you grow up in a shitty neighborhood?
No. I was actually just thinking about that today. My parents let me walk to and from school. I would never let my child walk to and from school from my place. I don't know where their school would be, but I won't let them walk. Well,
I'm going to let them walk.
okay.
I'm going to let your kids walk. The blank.
I was going to say...
Oh! You thought better of it, though. You thought that's a shit joke.
Yeah. Decided against it.
Oh.
What else do we have? Anything?
No, that's it.
No, we got something else. I don't know.
No, we don't always have to do a fucking 2-hour show. It's just a few more minutes. You feel bad for Eric Lynn. Eric Lynn is the only person...
No. Happy birthday, Garrett.
Okay.
I missed birthday dinner because I had to do this shit.
Oh, Garrett, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Garrett.
He doesn't listen to this.
Yeah, he does.
He does?
Yeah.
Garrett, how come you never compliment me?
All right.
They
Well,
compliment the most likable.
How about I give him one of these? I'm Garrett Tacoma.
Yeah, he might like that.
You might like that.
He might. I don't know.
With me a happy birthday.
sing happy birthday in the Jonathan Blow voice.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Garrett Tacoma. Happy birthday to you.
There
Did
you
this
go.
start out as a Temple Grandin thing and it turned into a deaf guy?
And listen, my quality... I need to always go back to, like, a core, because then it doesn't go good. So if, like, I were to go back to the core of Temple Grandin, it's like,
Oh, I'm Temple Grandin.
so then...
I'm Temple Grandin. It's like all steadily.
So then I can go back to it.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you.
I'm not sitting through that. I can tell it's making Michael awkward. Uncomfortable.
That's a word.
That's a word.
I don't know. I want you to know how dumb you are for not liking Jurassic World.
Oh, me? No.
Oh, you
I'm in
thought I
good
was-
company. I put this out on Facebook, and there was a lot of people that agreed with me.
I know, and it's really frustrating. But whatever. I'm done.
All right. Don't look at the screen.
Okay.
We're going to, really quickly, impromptu, I'm going to find a game, and then Michael and Pete are going to race to see if they can name the game first.
I promise, Pete, I'm seriously not looking.
Okay.
But can it be within the past, 10 years? Not shit that was made before I was fucking born? Could we make that a thing, Jeff?
All right, so call out your name when you know it.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
I have no idea what this is.
It sounds like Super Mario 64. Or something. That's definitely some Nintendo 64 shit right there.
Actually, it sounds like Super Nintendo.
I don't know, I give up.
I give up.
All right, look at the screen.
Super Metroid.
Ah. I don't know the music good enough from that one.
It sounded familiar. I just started playing that a while ago.
All right, we're tied at 0-0.
Stopped playing. We're doing some more?
Yeah, we'll do it.
All right. I hope this is super exciting for you, listener.
Listen, there's some good stuff here.
I like how you're saying listener.
That listener being Jeff tomorrow morning.
God. All right, you know what? Do you not want it? You don't want it?
No, give it to me.
All right, well, Jesus.
Make it a game that I know, though. How about that? Remember how I said within the past 10 years? Remember that?
Pete. Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I know that? I said within the past 10 years, not Street Fighter 2, fucking 1946.
All right. Within the last 10 years. All right.
Street Fighter 2, come on.
You just cheated. You cheated.
I have to drink my drink.
You cheated, you fuck.
It was not meant to be a cheat. I wanted to drink my alcohol because we're naming fucking video game music.
This is going to be a good one. Nobody's going to get it.
I said the past 10 years.
Listen, I'm working up to the past 10 years.
Michael. Donkey Kong Country. No. There was a monkey, though.
This is rough. This is not a good thing.
I don't fucking know what this is. Banjo-Kazooie.
I'm tanking it. I'm tanking this fucking episode.
Turok. Come on. Get out of here with this shit.
See, once it got to the theme, though.
I still wouldn't have fucking known this.
No?
No.
I wouldn't have known either. I wasn't a fan of Turok.
No?
No. I hated that game.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Go do a PlayStation 4 song.
Yeah. Let's do that. Don't look, you tard.
I'm not fucking looking. Shovel Knight.
Oh, you gotta call your name. You're disqualified. No point. No point.
I win.
Such
You
a
like
good
that?
game.
Hot damn.
All right, this has been Just a Few More Minutes podcast where three veterans of the animation industry talk about video games instead of animation.
That's what we should say every time.
Yeah.
All right, hope you enjoyed this episode. If so, let us know that you made it to the end of the episode by tweeting at us. You might win a free Ookie Cookie.
Jeff might send you a pic of his dick on Twitter. You never know. He's trying to pass that football. See what happens. Looking to score a touchdown.
Listen, I appreciate marriage because I don't pass. I don't pass.
There's that.
But I know I could.
You know you could.
Can't you?
I feel like you might try to throw and you'd break your arm or something.
You can pay to pass. This episode's fucking gonna get me in a lot of trouble.
Yep.
Jeff's an asshole. He talks like a deaf guy and talks about cheating on his wife.
And he doesn't like Jurassic World.
What an asshole. This episode has been horrible for my career. Are we wrapping it up?
You were, and then
Oh.
you stopped.
This has been just a few more minutes podcast with three veterans of the animation industry talk about video games.
That is correct.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Well, I'll catch you next week on episode 12. That is, unless Pete says we can't do the podcast anymore, which is a possibility. Tweet at him and let him know you want him to continue no matter what. No matter what.
No matter what.
If we have, by next episode, over 100 subscribers on YouTube and more than 16 reviews on iTunes, we will continue to do the podcast. Otherwise, fuck you all. It's been a pleasure. Just kidding. We're not stopping.
I might. Why not? Give us the goddamn subscriptions. If you got to make new accounts, like if you love us so much, Mr. Latino lawyer, you'd make more accounts and sign in.
Put it all on him.
Poor guy, he's our only fan.
No, Tyrone also.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. We got 2.
We got legit fans.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for this episode, legit fans.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Direct one of those to Deb.
All right, Pete, hit the theme song.
You got it.
Peace. Good night.
Bye-bye.